This is her now. Look, I'm gonna just keep it real with you. I don't roll with hoochie mamas. And you can be sexy, you can have cleavage. I have a limit on you how stank you gonna look around me. Cause I'm not rolling with you at certain events with you dressing like this. Now I understand she's at the club, okay, but that's not the case of what they're complaining about. They said that she shopped at Shein. I hope you understand where we're coming from as your friends. What? You're not her friend. Doesn't matter where the clothes are from. It's about the quality of how it looks. Yes, Shein can have some low quality stuff, but they also have mid to high quality stuff. Hello, everybody. Welcome to my channel. I want to talk about this kind of, well, it's something that a lot of women can relate to when it comes to who your friends are, who you hang out with. This is a sensitive topic. This is sensitive, at least to me, because I don't believe in throwing away good friendships just because, oh, well, I don't like how you dress. But then again, I feel 50-50 on it. Okay, let me explain. Okay, this woman says her friends became the enemy because she said that a viral post sparked a debate on luxury friend groups and shallow friendships. I don't have to necessarily say it's luxury friend groups, but before I even share this story, if I dress classy when I go out to the club or to a lounge, I'm not hanging with women who are hardcore hoochie mamas. It makes no sense for me to, and you might have a really good personality, but the fact that you don't have enough sense not to dress like a hardcore skank outside, I can't have you around me like that. Unfortunately, who you hang with can say a lot about you, but I believe in having diverse friend groups. I don't think all my friends have to be the same. They don't have to be the same age. They don't have to dress like me, but there's a limit to certain things, like, yeah, I can dress sexy, but if you believe in going out in Daisy Dukes all the way up your butt and wearing thongs that everyone can see through the clothing, you're half naked, I don't want to go out with you. I don't want to be seen with you. I don't want men thinking that I agree with that, or even women. It affects me in all of that, the way you're dressing. That's just more of an extreme example, but I don't believe in throwing away friendships over some... let me explain this. Like, if I'm friends with, let's say I'm anti-abort, you know what, and I find out a friend of mine had them, or she believes in it. No, I'm not going to throw her away as my friend because that's her own personal belief. I might have a certain religion that I believe in, and maybe you don't believe in that religion like me. I'm not going to throw her away. Now, I have heard, again, Jehovah's Witnesses saying we cut off family. If you don't believe in what we believe in as a Jehovah's Witness, we don't speak to you no more. People would say that it's a conflict. I'm on this page and you're on that page. It kind of depends on the situation. I don't even know if I gave the greatest examples. It depends. I don't know, but I've never shunned a woman because if I didn't think she was as attractive or I thought her style was really bad. Now, it can be some issues, okay, when you're a really put together woman and you hang out with a lot of women who don't wear makeup, they don't fix themselves up, because when you go out, men are approaching you more, they think you're prettier, you put more effort in, you look good, and then she starts hating and getting jealous, openly or secretly resenting you, making snide comments. Once I catch that jealousy, I'm not talking to you. Or if you're overweight, but then you lose weight, and then she's upset because she's the big one and you've left her behind and you've lost weight, you're dressing better, men are asking you out, your life has changed some, and then she's angry. Sometimes your so-called friends can become your enemy when you're upgrading yourself, or you're naturally you've always been a better dresser or better looking and they couldn't stand it. Or you'll usually see it if you go out and the men are only approaching you or talking to you, and then some of them might feel some type of way. So look, she lost, her friends didn't want to hang out with her because they didn't like where she was shopping. So let me read a little bit of what's going on. Okay, so this is her. Now, for me, if I want to hang out with a lot of women who dress really well, I don't care where you shop. I don't care if it's Shein, okay? I don't care if it's Fashion Nova. I don't care if it's Burlington Coat Factory. These are all good places. I don't care if it's Ross. I don't care where it is. It's about, can you dress? Do you know how to dress? I don't care where you shopped, but do you know how to put it together? It would be kind of awkward where we're dressed sexy and nice, but still classy, and you're showing up with her shorts looking like this. You would stand. I mean, you can go ahead. It would look a little awkward amongst us, and you're dressed like this. If we're dressed more classier, if you don't know how to dress for an event, I'm gonna look at that. Like if it's a classy lounge type of event, the men are dressed nice or in suits and stuff, and you show up like this. I mean, you can still hang, but don't be shocked when you start to feel awkward because you stand out, not necessarily for the greatest thing. I believe there's a way to speak to somebody. Okay, because you can't control a grown person how they want to dress and what they want to do. But if you have concerns about something, or, if we're going to certain classy events and she shows up dressed like this, then yeah, you might want to have a talk very nicely and respectfully, and either she'll accept it or she won't. But this is how she dresses, and I'm not sure how her friend group was dressed. And she has a pretty face, she has good teeth, she knows how to do her makeup very well. Yeah, makeup is nice, cute studded earrings, okay? I don't care for the baby, very long baby hair, but she's not an unattractive woman, okay? As far as this outfit, her body is not bad. The fit is okay. It's a little, I mean, for some people, it depends on where it is. I mean, look at the background on the wall. I mean, seriously, I don't know what type of club this is. So this is what she wore, and this is what her friends said to her, her so-called friends. Her name is Sarai or Saray. She says that her friend of 8 years, told her she didn't fit in with their friend group anymore because she wore Shein. You see what I'm saying? And looked cheap. They said that, but you've been friends with her for 8 years. I'm sorry. I'm sure she didn't start dressing like this out of the 8 years that you knew her. Okay. In screenshots, her former friends claim that she made the group look bad for not dressing in designer brands or driving a luxury car. Oh, absolutely not. The message even compared her to the cousin you have to bring so your mom doesn't get mad. How mean. Instead of clapping back with insults, she responded with confidence and grace and says, when it comes to Shein, I'm a step for less and I'll still be cute, she wrote. You don't have to wear designer to fit in, to be an it girl, just be you. Most men don't even care what you're wearing. They don't usually care. They just like you to look nice. It doesn't matter where it came from. Any man who cares that you shopped at Shein, he's GAY. Okay? You don't have to wear a designer fit to be an it girl. Just be you. Her post struck a nerve. Thousands of people shared it, praising her for standing firm in her self-worth while calling out how fake friendships have become. In a world obsessed with aesthetics and soft life imagery, her story hit home for anyone who's ever felt judged for not having the latest label or car note. Let's be real. True friendship isn't about a price tag or brand names. If someone measures your value by what's on your back instead of what's in your heart, that's not a friend. I agree with that. That's a fan with conditions. Social media has blurred the lines between connection and competition. And stories like this are a reminder that not everyone smiling next to you wants to see you win. Friendship should never come with a dress code or a down payment. If your circle doesn't clap for you unless your outfit costs 4 figures, it's time to find a new circle, because as she proved, confidence never goes out of style. Okay, so this was the text. This is her. Now look, I'm gonna just keep it real with you. I don't roll with hoochie mamas. And you can be sexy, you can have cleavage. I have a limit on how stank you gonna look around me, because I'm not rolling with you at certain events with you dressing like this. Now I understand she's at the club, okay, and I mean, if you can see the bra and the panties and it's literally up your crack, learn how to dress, okay? But that's not the case of what they're complaining about. They said that she shopped at Shein and she didn't have a luxury car. Okay, she said, I had a time last night at the club and nobody can make me hate Shein. They said, look, you're cool and all, but you don't fit in with my friend group. Every time we go out, you're rocking a Shein fit and a cheap purse. When you make just as much money as us and you can afford real designer like us, we all talked about how you make us look bad when we go out because Shein just gives dusty. We all wear designer and your bins, a 2019, your bins, and ours is a 2024. So what? You live in an apartment and we have houses. You are so behind compared to us. It's like you're the cousin we have to take with us if our mom is going to whoop us. I hope you understand where we're coming from as your friends. What? You're not her friend. First of all, that's very masculine of you to. Why do you care about when her car came out? Do you know that people are starving all over the country and can't afford groceries, and you're concerned that her car is a 2019 and yours is a 2024? Who cares about that? Why do you care? As far as Shein, do you know how many cute outfits you can get from Shein? You have to know how to dress. If you're buying cheap looking crap from Shein, then yeah. But if you know how to dress, I wish I would have pulled up some pieces from Shein. Shein has a lot of nice things that look luxury. You just have to buy it that looks quality and looks put together and stop buying. Some of the stuff can be cheap and some of it is very good quality. You have to know how to shop on Shein and you have to know how to put things together. So they're saying basically you're not on our level. You're a dusthead. Okay, you shop. Like I said, it doesn't matter where the clothes are from. It's about the quality of how it looks. Yes, Shein can have some low quality stuff, but they also have mid to high quality stuff. A lot of stuff you have to know how to shop. And if you don't know how to dress, that's the issue. Just because it's designer doesn't mean it looks good. You have to know. I have a whole video coming up that I'll show more of this. You have to know how to dress. I have gone to the thrift store, baby, and I can rack up and get compliments on my outfit, and I look like I'm a rich woman. You have to know how to dress. That's the issue, not where it came from. Now, quality. Designer can have good quality sometimes, of course, because it's more money, but Shein has good quality too if you know how to shop on there. Okay. Also, who cares about the car? Like I said, who are you living to impress? I don't have to impress you. Why are you worried about if I have an apartment and you have a house? What does that have to do with you and being my friend? We're all at different stages in life. Maybe I don't want a house. Maybe I don't want to pay a mortgage and property taxes. Why are you watching me that hard with about where I'm living, or if my car is new and designer? You're a sheep. You're a follower. You have low self-esteem. Believe it or not, people like this have low self-esteem to me because who are you trying to impress so much? And why are you trying to be a friend of me? I don't do friend of me stuff. I catch this type of stuff. You're out of here with the quickness. We won't be talking to each other. And it's funny to me because I had mentioned I was on a job and I was wearing the same raggedy shoes. It wasn't a good job. I was fully aware of what my shoes looked like. I just didn't care because I wasn't getting paid much and I really didn't even care for the job. And I know what I can do. I know what to do. I know how to fix myself up and all of that. So the girl that I helped train, she made a snide comment and said, "Oh, you love them shoes, don't you?" I wanted to smack her instantly, but trying to be slick with it. And she said that to me and I'm thinking, "Oh, really, B?" And I remember she said, "Oh, you would look so good if you like flat iron and stuff." I'm thinking, girl, you don't know how I dress outside of this job. And I remember when I came to work looking how I do outside of work, looking good. And she was GAY. She was into women. And she started looking at me and then started obsessing over me if I went with women and stuff like her. I'm like, baby, I don't need you to tell me what to do, baby. I look better than you in the face. I can dress better than you. And I know how to style myself to look good. I just don't do it on the job. Because who am I impressing? I'm working around nothing but y'all women who are mean. And I don't need to impress you. I know what to do. But you have women like that. Why are you studying me like that, first of all? Okay? And there's a way to give constructive criticism without being a B. There's a way to say things nicely. There's a way of, let's take a shopping trip. And with this challenge, let me dress you. And then we're going to go out to drink. And maybe we can see the experiment, how many men are approaching, or tips and stuff. Just a way to do it more softly. But they're totally throwing her away because, oh, well, you don't have a house like us. You have an apartment. You don't have a modern, updated car. So what? Maybe she's trying to save. Maybe she's having financial difficulty. Maybe she has a goal. Why is that your problem? And what makes her unworthy of being your friend? Oh, you don't match the image we're trying to do. I don't need friends like that. I don't need friends like that at all. Now, again, I do understand that if you go out, it's not about if it's designer. If we're going out and we look high end and we're put together, we're sexy but still classy, okay, we look like money, even if we didn't even pay big money for this outfit, but we look good. We put effort, we're clean looking and we look good, and you show up dressed like this, you're going to stand out anyway, and it's not going to be for a good reason, because everyone is fixed up and is dressed like luxury and looks good, even if it's not luxury, but we have a very good polished look, and you show up like this, then yeah, but then you're going to feel bad because you'll notice the difference in how people are looking. But there's a way to talk to each other, like, okay, yeah, those looks, just come, next time we go out, come a little bit dressed like this a little bit, or let's all get dressed together, I don't know. I don't like mean people. I don't like mean people. I do understand, and I have seen it where if you are not dressed as well or you don't look as nice, there's this jealousy that will come if you're getting more attention from men, or you start feeling like you don't fit in. Or I don't do the thing where women start making comments. You don't have to wear makeup. Why do you get fixed up? I don't befriend women like that. When you start talking to me like that, you're a hater against me. You're jealous of me. You have to be. Why are you bothered that I put effort into how I look because you don't? I don't have to look plain like you. You were my friend. You decided to be friends with me. You knew that I get dressed up and I like to look good. Why? And once I start seeing, oh, this bothers you, that I actually, when I go out, I put effort into how I look. I like to fix myself up. And if that bothers you, then no, we can't be friends, because I befriended you not caring that you didn't dress up like me or put effort in, and I didn't judge you. But here you are making comments. Why do you have to get dressed up when we go out? Oh, you're just going to the supermarket. Why do you wear makeup? Why are you bothering me? And you're supposedly my friend. You're a hater against me and you're watching me. And no, now we can't be friends. But I've never dismissed a friend because I didn't feel if she wasn't as attractive. Okay, I don't do stuff like that. I damn sure don't judge a woman because, oh, you live in an apartment or you don't have a car that I feel is up to date. That's not my business about, I don't know your situation or what you want. Everyone has different things that makes them happy in life. I'm not going to throw you away and you're really my friend and good to me just because you live in an apartment or you have this type of car. No, I'm not doing that. Okay, I can understand again if she's a big hoochie mama or she dressed really, really, really bad and we go out and you never fit the look of the occasion at a classy event. You don't know how to dress. You can do what you want. I'm not going to treat you any different. Just don't throw it up in nobody's face that, oh, y'all was dressed like this, or why come no men said nothing to me? Then I would have to tell you, because you didn't fix yourself up. You gotta fix yourself up some. And if you're one of those women, I don't do this, don't do it then, but don't complain. Don't complain to me or the other women around because no one's saying anything, because you refuse to dress up for the occasion or fix yourself up, put some effort in. But with this woman, I actually think she's pretty. She has a beautiful smile. She has really white, really good teeth. Her makeup is done good. Her hair looks good. I just don't care for the baby hair. She has a good body. I don't necessarily care for the outfit, but they were dissing her again because, oh, you don't fit the aesthetic, your car and your apartment. And they were really cruel to her to be her so-called friend. There's a way to talk to each other without doing that. But now she has seen who her real friends are, and she can get better friends and completely leave them behind. She doesn't need friends like that. And I guarantee you they go to the church. I bet you they go to the church. And that's what makes it even more disgusting to me. Disgusting. There's a quote I love that says, I don't live to impress the world. I live to live in the world the way that makes me happy. I think that's how it goes. I don't live to impress you. Who are you to me? Why are you making assumptions about me? Why do I have to have a new car? Why are you worried about what I like? Or if it's used, so what? I might have something used and then I have a $2,000 something per pocketbook in the closet with something else that cost me $15 off Poshmark. How do you know? Oh, you shopped at Rainbow. So what? But I got the best looking thing from Rainbow that didn't look like it came from Rainbow. That's the point, knowing how to shop. And why are you bothered? I don't live to impress you. Who are you to me? I live to live in a way that makes me happy on planet Earth. not you. And once I see, oh, you watching me, you're making assumptions about what I can afford or what I should get. Who are you? Don't you understand? Who are you to me? You don't get to talk about me, about where I shop or and all this other stuff, what I can afford or can't afford. Who are you? You're not my friend. I know that. I know that. But before I continue, I want you to check out this amazing book on Amazon.com. This is from my supporter/subscriber that so many of you love. Like I said before, when she has called in on my live shows, you have loved her so much. The wisdom that she has, the knowledge about so many things, and she makes you feel so wonderful while giving you the best advice in the world. She's written a book, okay, Tara Salone, Witches, Haters, and Sabotagers. And it says from targeted to transform, finding power after spiritual sabotage, okay? It could be family and friends, people trying to practice witchcraft on you and you don't even know it, and they're trying to take you down. She says they tried to destroy her, but she was born to break the cycle. You can find her book again on Amazon.com. You can get the paperback or the hardback or Kindle, which is free. Also, she has her official website. The book is not available yet on her website, but check her out on Amazon.com, and please leave a review. Leave a review, because that will definitely help her out, and let us all know how did you love the book and did it help you, okay? So let's get back into our discussion. So that's all I have to say for this video. Let us know what you think. Have you ever had a friend, so-called friend group, treat you like this and kick you out because they didn't feel that you fit the standard? Did you lose weight and then they got mad? Did you gain weight and then they got mad? Or maybe you don't wear makeup and they do. Or maybe you wear makeup and they don't. What has been these situations where you felt you were being kicked out or hated on by women that you surrounded yourself with in these type of situations, who didn't want you to be a part of the group, or were watching you or making comments or judging you because, oh, you don't fit the aesthetic. You don't have money like me. You don't have a house like me. You don't have a husband like me. You know, this is just, let us know your stories, everybody. Please like, share, and subscribe, and hit the bell and click all notifications so you know when I'm live and when I'm uploading. You all take care. And remember, cherish your actual friends, people. No matter if they're poor or not, but they are there for you. They call you. They're actually sweet to you. They care about you. Do you know how hard that is to find? You know, I'm actually tearing up. You need to cherish a real friend. Don't worry. You know what I'm saying? Cherish your friends that actually love you, that truly care for you. Okay? You all take care. Bye, everybody. Okay?